1948, including around 200 deaths. Coming towards on another important part, that is the economy of Africa. So now all of we sitting here presume that Africa is a poor country. And we're not wrong about that. 1/3 of African people are below poverty line. Why is that? Is the government not taking actions? Or what are the reasons? To crown it all, there comes the rift. Now rifts are creating the factors such as rainfall unpredictability, mass extinctions, which is a total loss for Africa. So what can be done now?
Agriculture in Ethiopia is the foundation of country's economy, where in GDP it contributes.
In the previous 5, there was no existence of humans to disrupt the process. Or why is it 100,000 times faster in the previous 5?
As per the data we see, the sixth mass extinction is a whole new process. It brings about a new tide which has brought in all new factors such as overexploitation, pollution, degradation, and much worse. If we tend to connect these dots with the mighty rift, that is kind of predictable. East African Rift Valley has started opening its floor, splitting on its own. A place like Africa is home to thousands of species and a land where the animals existed.
Well, now that it's breaking off, there shall be destruction of habitat, invasive species causing animal deaths, route to mass extinction, and the habitat fragmentation. The animals that you see on the screen right now are the animals in East Africa, specifically in that region of the rift. These are the endangered species found in gorilla.
Presentation, your effort, clarity, and enthusiasm are truly commendable. On behalf of Department of Geology, I congratulate you once again on your achievement and wish you continued success in your academic journey. May this be the beginning of many more efforts. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Where the delicate balance of nature is being shattered, one crack at a time. Welcome to the Great East African Rift Valley, a geological marvel and a ticking time bomb. We aren't talking about some dusty old rock formations here. We are talking about a slow motion catastrophe. It's the Earth's crust, so massive it's literally tearing a continent apart. And it's no ancient history, it's living, breathing force that's still causing chaos. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are students from class 10 Samia Mission School. And we, as a team, saw a gap between the researches we are about to discuss and the Great Rift Valley. And hence today we stand here as an initiation to this research where we connect the rift to the golden flags.
The East African Rift Valley is a geological mountain with the Nubian plate and Somalian plate as a spin. The tectonic drama which we experience today has been started since 20 to 25 million years. And today, according to scientists' predictions, we can say that within 10 to 15 million years, it will split.
Well, if you're concerned about people, then nearly 12 countries are in the pit. The current pit is about 30 to 40 million and 4,000 miles long. Believe it or not, it's concerned.
Oh, but what about all the rift valleys present out here? Why did justice about East Africa?
Well, East African Rift Valley is an active continental rift that is the most bulky rift among others, while other rifts end up either free or coordinated. The East African Rift is the largest rift in the world. It sets drastic impacts on that. The East African Rift Valley is the largest seismically active rift system on Earth, spanning for about 6,400 kilometers.
Our discussion will focus on 3 key interconnected impacts. To begin with, let's explore its impact as both a cradle of humanity and a site of mass extinction, where the dramatic climate changes enforce evolutionary beliefs and determine the survival of species. Our study aimed to show things which were common in previous 5 mass extinctions and the ongoing 6th. But as we saw the previous 5 factors, they do not really contradict with the 6th. So we questioned why. Is it because in the previous 5 there was no existence of humans to disrupt the process? Or why is it 100,000 times faster than the rest 5?
As per the data we see, the 6th mass extinction is a whole new process. It brings about a new tide which has brought in all new factors such as overexploitation, pollution, degradation, and much worse. If we tend to connect these dots with the mighty rift, that is kind of predictable. East African Rift Valley has started putting its flaws, splitting on its own. A place like Africa is home to thousands of species and a land where the animals existed.
Well, now that it's breaking off, there shall be destruction of habitat, invasive species causing animal deaths, route to mass extinction, and the habitat fragmentation. The animals that you see on the screen right now are the animals in East Africa, specifically in that region of the rift. These are the endangered species found in gorilla, Ethiopian wolf, and others. These animals are extinct, and we need to save them. For that, first responsibility is ours. IUCN Redness doesn't consider them endangered. And why is that so? Because they do not consider 6 mass extinction as already started. IUCN Redness did not accept them. Now, we studied a research paper and found out that scientists of the world are categorized into 2 communities. First of the scientists are believing the IUCN Redness, and they say that the 6 mass extinction has not started, and they do not believe the rate of extinction increasing. The other group of scientists believe the data of the articles, and they say that we are in the midway of the 6 mass extinction.
Moving forward, let's realize how the Africa's unique topography creates a profound variability in rainfall. Kenya, the highlighted country for today, has the particular rainfall pattern that is binodal rainfall. Now, what's binodal rainfall pattern? Binodal rainfall is a kind of rainfall that states that there will be 2 rainfall peaks in an year separating by duality. Regions with binodal rainfall, specifically Eastern Africa, covers particularly those countries that lie next to the equator. Now let's have a look towards the pie chart, which shows us the varied rainfall throughout the year, where January to February, June to September has the lowest amount of rainfall, and the March and May have been the most rain-covered months throughout the year. Now, which makes the African land great for agriculture. Now that sounds normal. What changed? March and May, stated as MMO screen, are the most productive months for agriculture, including October, causes economy to boom. So, are there any rainfall? Are there any changes in the rainfall?
Well, of course, there are many changes in the East African region particularly. We saw that rapidly rain increased, but with the rain intensity increase, there was the days decreasing. So this was ultimately causing flash floods, soil erosion, and degradation of land. Moreover, we saw that scientists predict in the coming years there will be less amount of rainfall in March, April, May. As my friend told you guys, that there will be most agricultural activities happening in March, April, and May. Now these rainfall unpredictability will lead to agricultural losses and economic loss of people. Moreover, there is another thing that is coming to our mind. How is all these rainfall changes connected to the rift? Well, the topography of East African region is really unique and it directly alters the rainfall pattern. It controls some factors which is wind and also it forms gravels. We saw the question that how is rift influencing?
It should be your teacher also that the kind of training they are providing you and the kind of confidence you have, the grip on the subject you have. Many of our students, and we should also learn from you, that this should be the level of confidence when you handle with some topic. Yes, we understand that this topic is exclusively a geological topic. And in this context, I take this permission from my chairperson that in future we can have more collaborations with your school where we can go there with our presentation and some of the very peculiar thing happening on Earth from geological point of view can deliver there, or you may arrange your students to come and visit our department where we can interact more with you so that you will have understand and this seed that you have grown in you will go a long way in your future research career also. Thank you very much.